Hi, everyone. This is Denture Diaries with Bill. This is episode 10 Dating and Intimacy with Dentures. Keeping it real. All right, folks, real talk. Let's talk dating and intimacy when you've got dentures. Confidence starts with honesty. Tell your partner when you're ready. You can't lie about it because they're going to know. Trust me, they'll find out. Clean dentures well. Fresh breath goes a long way, even if you don't have your teeth in. That morning breath, we all know about. Best thing to do is brush your gums before you put your teeth in. And then you can go ahead and, take a little bit of time if you want to cuddle back and go back in bed and cuddle, for example. Um, you can always do that. At least you'll have fresh breath. Goes a long way, I will say that. Then you can just go back in the bathroom when you're ready. If you wanted to brush them again, you could, but it's unnecessary. If you feel like you need to, then give them a quick brush. Brush your tongue, rinse, and then apply, your dentures. Apply, either your glue or your pad, to your upper or lower. And then once you're done, you're good to go. You start your day, and your partner will notice the difference. They have to accept it. Some people can accept it, and some people can't. Um, adhesive can help you feel secure during close moments. I actually don't like taking my dentures out, and I've only told a handful of people personally that I have dentures in the female sense. I don't want a lot of women knowing that I have dentures. I mean, I'm an attractive looking man. I know that I am, but if I take my teeth out, they're like, "Oh, who are you?" It's almost like you go to the bar and you have a couple drinks and you think the person's getting more and more beautiful. Then you wake up the next day and you're like, you look like a whole different person. I don't even remember who you are. It's one of those scenarios. You never want to run into that situation. So avoid that if you can at best. And just remember, the right person will appreciate you, not just your smile and your teeth. So, in closing, love, laughter, and life don't stop because of dentures. You deserve to smile and to be loved just like anyone else. So make sure you're honest with people and upfront. That's my biggest thing is I'm honest about everything. Probably a little too honest, but it's better to be upfront and transparent with somebody versus them finding something out later on. You're in the bathroom too long, you're hiding your stuff. Gosh, I wouldn't even know where to put that stuff in the bathroom and then remember the next day. Like, imagine if you were to hide it from your girl and, put your denture stuff like under the sink. And then the next day you got to remember, go in the bathroom. She's going to see you don't have your teeth in. And another thing is, let's say you want to keep them in all night because you think it's going to make you feel better. You're actually going to cause more pain to your dentures or to your gums. Your gums are going to be super swollen. You're going to feel like basically you slept with your dentures in. It's happened to me a few times. I've had a couple late nights where I came home and decided, you know what, I got everything situated in the bathroom. Thought I had everything ready to go. Next thing I know, had some company. I thought I took my teeth out. Apparently, I did not. I woke up in the middle of the night having pain in my gums because my gums needed time to rest. And then I took my dentures out, I think I brushed my teeth, very poorly, like, just whatever, spit, and then went and laid back down. And then by that time, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh my God, like, what was I doing last night? Like, and I realized that by not taking my dentures out before I went to sleep, it actually caused them to mold a different way. So when I put them in, they felt like I had just got new dentures, like literally just went to the dentist and got brand new dentures. They felt really uncomfortable. There was a lot of pressure, there was a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. And for me, it was just something that it sticks with you forever, and then you'll remember for the future not to do that. It's just sometimes we forget and make mistakes. Things happen. You have a great night, you don't want it to end. You don't want the woman that you just met, let's say, finding out that you don't have teeth at all on the top and barely you have like 3 teeth in your mouth. Nobody wants to be embarrassed that way. So you can always leave your teeth in, but you will suffer the consequences the next day. So my tip would be just be honest with people. Honesty is the best policy, and it goes a lot farther than, if you're going to fib. With that being said, guys, stay tuned to Denture Diaries for more content. I have some more videos I'm going to upload. Sorry for uploading some stuff late. yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got something out here for you guys to check out. And I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, or if you want to, you have any questions that you want to ask me, or if you have any info, like anything, like if you had a personal story, that you wanted to leave on the channel, on the video, please feel free to do so, and I will reply, um, just so we can engage a little bit more. And I hope to see you guys soon next time. Hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, have a great day and God bless.